shopping day in Istanbul because the Miracle Hotel is actually near an outlet center, which is massive. And I've already bought some stuff. It's a Turkish brand, in spite of it being called Waikiki. And I got my gingerbread latte. And I'm actually sitting outside in nothing but a long sleeve top because this is what the weather is like. It's warm. It's 22 degrees. Hello, summer. So people ask me like, are there a lot of women and headscarves and that sort of thing covered up? And well, there are some, and there are those who aren't. So it's basically a mixture of both. There's some sort of car show going on, so they're driving Porsche and Maserati cars around. Sadly, the weather is getting a bit worse. It's cloudy now. I was shopping for a couple of hours, walking around, looking at stores. I got this really gorgeous little bag for half off. I mean, it was covered in dust. It's probably sitting there for months. But dust it off, and it's gorgeous, really. And it's sort of black and white. I love my black and white bag, so I'm happy camper. And I'm exhausted right now. Yeah, my hair is a mess. So I'm having a bit of lunch. This is basically my lunch. I'm not really hungry, but you have to try this thing. It's like traditional Turkish thing, and basically no one speaks English, like ever, like in none of the shops or anything. But luckily, while I was trying to get this thing, the woman behind me spoke English, so she ordered basically everything for me. She was really nice. She was one of those people who wears a headscarf, so don't underestimate women with headscarves, because most people around here don't speak English at all, like any. Now today's last video blog entry is from my bed, which is very nice, and I think it has the thickest mattress I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it's comfortable, and also what I didn't mention was that they have plugins next to the bed, so bonus. So a few words about the shopping. Oh, and I just washed my hair because I had to swim in the pool. It's quite cold though, but it was a nice swim. So a few things about shopping in Turkey. So you do get really good prices on clothing, especially in the outlets. And do try to go for local brands like the Waikiki that I mentioned. Also, you will find a lot of like modest clothing, but you can find some cute ones as well. And also, what you'll be surprised to find is that often the women's clothing is either in the back or to the side, and sometimes they have actually less clothing for women than for men, which is big surprise. But well, that's how it is, I suppose. And you see a lot of people shopping with families, so men and women together. You actually do rarely see a woman shopping alone. It's mostly either in pairs or with their spouses or with their whole family. Lots and lots of kids running about. nearly trampled a couple. So yeah, and men do seem to be more into clothing and things like that than in most places I've been to. Also, there are lots of dogs around. They're stray dogs, but they all have like chips or something in their ears. But mostly big dogs. They are very friendly. You can pet them, but yeah, well, I wouldn't. I'm kind of germophobic, so ooh. Um, what else? Most shops are open pretty late, especially during the summer, until like 11 midnight, and there are people around, like lots and lots of people. So they are more in the philosophy of staying up late and getting up late. Hence the spa only opens at 9, but breakfast is from 6:30. But until 10:30. So yeah, a couple of interesting things about Turkey. So you do sometimes need to really look around for the women's section. And you always observe the customs of the country you are, and you're only a guest. So try to be dressed modestly, like thinking out. And yeah, but it actually, in spite of me shopping today all alone, they didn't really seem to pay too much attention to it, so should be fine. Yeah, they didn't stare at me like if I was from Mars or something, and no one like said anything. But I was wearing trousers um and the top. It was kind of very tight. But that's only because I've been gaining weight for some reason. Yeah. Oh, and I did get some takeaway, but mostly meat and salad. So, and a beer. FS is really nice. Beer is good for your knees. Yeah. I walked for like 6 hours today, so I should be fine calorie wise. I also swam.